a family for us for the last 4 years, and that's been a big pleasure.
Sienna's 6 now, and she's got cerebral palsy. So in the sessions they focus on her standing and sitting, lying programme, and we've seen huge improvements. So it's really helped her gross motor skills, so it's helped with her movement. It's also helped with her confidence hugely as well, because she's working alongside other children who've got similar difficulties.
Stick, you got it. Step. We're going around this way now.
Physically, Annie is so much stronger, more tenacious, confident, and want to be more independent back at home, which when you're a mum with other children is really helpful. Socially, I think for Annie, knowing that she's one of many little superheroes out there, so they all fly their cloaks together.
For my head injury, I've got left-sided hemiplegia, so my left side has been affected. In some ways my cognitive function has been affected.
I work with children and adults, so age range from sort of like 3 to mid-80s, with all different motor disorders like cerebral palsy, dyspraxia, Parkinson's, MS and stroke.
Before we came to Megan Baker, she was just having NHS physiotherapy, maybe once a month, once every 6 weeks. And then we were taking what we learnt there away and just doing it ourselves at home. It was good, but it probably wasn't as specialised as here.
The staff are like family, they are super friendly. David is an absolute blessing because he is really hands-on, very understands that he wants the children to have their independence.
I have cerebral palsy myself, so working with the children I can relate to sort of the situations that they're in and they've been in, and I allow them to explore obviously their own sort of needs, and I give them that independence, and that every opportunity is a learning opportunity. That's important, that it could be just something very simple that they're sitting on a chair but they need to get a wipe or something. For them to be able to do that and not have someone do it for them, that's really important.
Megan Baker House has improved my condition in many ways. It's helped me mentally by improving my confidence, improving my self-esteem, as well as just improving my cognitive ability as well.
When she started, she was only 3, so she'd got a K-walker, but she wasn't really using it. So when we were trying to get her to use it at home, she wasn't keen on using it. And since she's becoming, I think the combination of the conductors working with her and encouraging her, and her seeing other children using similar type of equipment, she's realised actually this can really help, and she's really confident using it now, and she'll go out for walks.
I can tell you a great example is her first day back after lockdown. Annie came into the session, and I, as a parent, was very anxious. She came out a whole brand new woman. She wheeled herself out of the class back to the school, back to the car, and was ready to go to school, and I took my breath away. I was so proud of her.
We talk to staff after every session, so when they bring Sienna out, we have like a little feedback where they tell us how she's got on that day. We also have termly reports produced that have got her targets, how much she's progressed, what she's achieved and what she's going to work on next, and that's accompanied by lots of photos as well. And then also they update a Seesaw app, where we get sent little updates during the session of photos and things they've been working on that day.
The ideal client is anyone with a motor disorder that wants to improve their skills, whether that be fine motor or gross motor skills. We're here to help as many people with as many conditions as we can.
Without Megan Baker, we'd really struggle. For me, it's given me the opportunity to meet other parents whose children are going through similar things or might have cerebral palsy or other movement disorders. So it's been a great chance for us to catch up and sort of talk about how our children are getting on and different difficulties we've had. And for Sienna, it's one of the only opportunities that she's in a group session with children with other sort of movement difficulties. So it's been a great chance for her to see other children using equipment, and that's really, really helped her confidence.
I wouldn't want to survive without them, and neither would Annie. They are a supportive family here, and without them I don't think Annie would have progressed.
I now can't imagine life without them. I don't see my mum that often. She lives the other part of the country, and I saw her a couple of months ago and I haven't seen her since before Christmas, and she couldn't believe the improvement I've had.
Any parent wanting to access Megan Baker, I'd say go for it.